What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D back at you with another video. And today we got a long video. We're in for the long haul. We are going over WWE's Summerslam, which takes place this Saturday and this Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a lot of matches on both nights. We're going to be in for the long haul, but hopefully WWE will come up with something that delivers and pushes storylines further. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. All that good stuff. And without further ado, let's get into it. The first match we are going to talk about is on WrestleMania Saturday. So what we're going to start with is Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Now, Karrion Kross, bottom line, needs to win this match. 100%. Karrion Kross getting a W at SummerSlam means so much more for Karrion Kross than it would for Sami Zayn losing at SummerSlam. Sami is much more of a developed superstar in WWE. They always have more plans for Sami, way more than they do for Karrion Kross ever since he's came back. And I think with the fans really taking to Karrion Kross and really enjoying his work, I think it's time you reward Karrion Kross for the hard work he's been doing, for staying patient, and just doing his thing and continuing to win the fans over when really WWE really didn't have anything for him. So I'm definitely picking Karrion Kross to win this match. If Karrion Kross loses this match, it's going to be really weird. I would be shocked if Karrion Kross lost this match. This is Karrion Kross's time. This is his moment. Him and Scarlett earned this moment to have this time. And on top of that, having Karrion Kross wins means more character breakdown for Sami. Is Sami going to turn heel? Can Sami Zayn turn heel? And what does that look like for Sami Zayn? Does he turn heel to try to go and get his World Heavyweight Championship? Is that possible? I don't know. Or that's another thing we're going to have to wait and see. And I feel like the best way for both of them, even if they move on from each other and go to different storylines, the best way to do that is with Karrion Kross defeating Sami Zayn at SummerSlam. The next matchup on the list we have is the Women's Tag Team Championship match. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez versus Alexa Bliss and the Queen, Charlotte Flair. I really like, I'm going to call her Miss Bliss because of my echo in the room. I like Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. I really enjoy them as a tag team. One thing I think I like about Alexa Bliss is that she makes Charlotte Flair more relatable, more human working with Alexa Bliss. You can see it in Charlotte really ain't getting booed like that no more. And I don't know, and it's a good thing because I feel like the fans can't relate to Charlotte, I guess. Like, I feel like the fans just don't relate to her at all. And I think a lot of it is because we don't really believe her because like her, who she is as a person, which I think is a wonderful person. I truly think from the things that I've seen of Charlotte outside of like when she does interviews and the things she talks about, I think Charlotte's a great person. But the character of Charlotte Flair, I feel like doesn't match that. If you know, like it doesn't go together. It really doesn't go together with her character. And I feel like this gives her new light, and this gives her new just breath of fresh air to her character. And her getting into the tag team division and trying to elevate those titles is very important. And I remember a couple months ago when she was fighting Tiffany Stratton, and people are saying she needs to be in the mid-card, fighting the mid-card, elevating those titles, and let the new girls fight for the main card titles. Look where she is now. She's doing a great job at it. So I'm hoping there's going to be a time where Charlotte Flair gets back in the main title picture. So for Becky Lynch. So is Becky Lynch. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But for right now, I think they're doing the best moves right now. And I think the best move to make is I do like Raquel and I do like Roxanne. I do like them as a tag team champions. I think Raquel, ever since Kevin Nash made that comment about Raquel Rodriguez, she has worked her ass off and she's been doing more like big moves, and I appreciate it. She's working more like a big man in the sport, and I really like that from her. I think it's put more steam and more juice into her character. Roxy fits perfectly in the Judgment Day. She is a workhorse. She's a dog. But I do think it's time for Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair to win the tag team titles and see where they go from here. Now, whether who wins this title match, honestly, doesn't matter, because if you don't have tag teams for either or to go against, does it really matter? So I'm curious to see where we go from here. Like, I just don't want to see them fight the Secret Service over and over and over again. But if you ask me who I have winning this tag team match, it is Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Next on the list, we have the WWE Women's Championship match between Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill. I feel like this is the match everybody's really excited for. But I do think that this could be a really fun match. I do think that this could be a really good match. And it has me asking questions. When I look at this at face value, Tiffany Stratton's technically a babyface. Jade Cargill is technically a babyface. So it's really babyface versus babyface. And they did have a promo battle before, and it really didn't go well. Really didn't go that well. But hopefully we can do something more with it. But when I look at this match, I ask myself one question. Bianca Belair. Is there a chance that Bianca Belair could screw Jade out of this title? Is there a chance Bianca Belair can turn heel? I feel like it very much could happen. I think it would be really cool to see it happen, because even at Evolution, when Bianca was the referee, you could feel that tension between Bianca and Jade. And I feel like it's only growing. And now, could Jade beat Tiffany Stratton for the title, and then they end up doing this for the title down the line at WrestleMania? Absolutely. They definitely could do that. But I do think I could see Bianca doing this. Reason being is because, I mean, if Jade wins, you can do the Jade Tiffany run back. You can run that into the dirt. You can do Jade versus Nia. But I do think Raw's women's division is loaded, and I do think that they need to start putting more people on SmackDown. We need a draft badly, because like you can tell from Raw to SmackDown, it's two completely different shows, especially in the women's division. We need to put more women in the women's division, especially if you're going to keep Chelsea Green in the mid card. I think you definitely need more women on the SmackDown side. I think we're all tired of Nia Jax on SmackDown. Put her back on Raw, please. But I do have high hopes for this match. I do think it's going to be a good match. And if I had to pick somebody right now, I'm going to pick Tiffany Stratton to win, just because I do think Bianca Belair will interfere in this match some way, somehow. And that's going to be one of the bigger shocking matches and shocking moments in this feud and in the women's division. That's something that's going to carry on and continue the story into Friday Night SmackDown or the following week. So I'm going to pick Tiffany Stratton to retain her WWE Women's Championship. Next on the list, we have Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll better win this match. I do think this match is going to be very fun. Obviously, this match piques my interest high, because I want to see what Jelly Roll looks like in this ring. I know Jelly Roll's been working his ass off, and he's been training and busting his ass off. He moved to Florida just to try to show that he can do this. I'm excited to see what Jelly Roll got, and can he perform in this ring. I think Jelly Roll can do his thing in this. I actually believe in Jelly Roll. Randy Orton, he's in there with some pros. I think they're going to make this very fun, very exciting, and it should be goofy and entertaining. Everything it should be. I'm picking Randy Orton and Jelly Roll to defeat Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Let's go, Jelly Roll. Show me something. I know you're passionate about this business, and I can't wait to see you perform. Next on the list, we have Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Listen, boy. Listen, man. If you would have asked me a week ago, I would have told you Roman Reigns and Jey Uso are winning this match. No questions asked. But the attack Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed did on Roman and Jay last night. Man, when Bronson Reed tsunami'd Roman, and then Braun Breaker ran out there and speared Roman and Jay through the barricade, and then Bronson Reed took his shoes? Oh, I'm a fan for that type of stuff. Oh yeah, sign me up on that. I loved every single bit of it. Honestly, now I'm tied. I don't know. I do think that this could be the match of the night. It could be. And because I say that, and because I think that, I'm going to pick Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed to defeat Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. I feel like it would do more for Bronson and Braun to win this match other beside than Roman and Jay. I absolutely do feel that way. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed will win this match, and I do have plans for them going forward, which I'm going to tell you in a bit. Next matchup is for the the main event for the WWE Championship. We have, well, I lied. It's the World Heavyweight Championship. It is Gunther versus CM Punk. Could CM Punk win the World Heavyweight Championship right here? Yes. Would everybody be happy if CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title right here? Yes. Do I want CM Punk to win the World Heavyweight Championship? No. I just think there's a higher ceiling to all of this. And my higher ceiling to all of this is if CM Punk is going to win a world title, CM Punk should be doing it at WrestleMania. I truly believe he should. And because I was going to make a video on this, but I might as well tell you now. The winner of the 2026 Royal Rumble should be CM Punk. How? And now you may be asking, I'll get into why and who he's going to face later. But when I say this, you may be asking, what is Gunther, like, how is Gunther going to beat Punk? He's obviously not just going to pin him. I understand that. But listen, what if Bronson and Braun interfere in this match and make sure, per Seth's orders, CM Punk does not become World Heavyweight Champion? He makes sure that will not happen. And then Braun and Bronson, they interfere, they splash and they spear CM Punk. Gunther gets a choke out. Gunther puts Punk to sleep. Boom. Done deal. So then Punk can team up with Roman to go against Braun Breaker and Bronson at Clash in Paris, or the next pay-per-view after that. That sets that up. Because I do think Roman Reigns and CM Punk tag teaming together, that combo is going to be Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. I think that's the combo. And then you continue that feud with Paul Heyman and these two new elevated, young, talented superstars in Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. I think that's the perfect way to do it, because I do have CM Punk winning the Royal Rumble in 2026. They have been pushing the idea and flirting with the idea of CM Punk winning the Royal Rumble the last 2 damn years. I don't think, and this time I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I do think third time's is a charm, excuse me. And how do we get there? That needs to happen with WrestleMania Sunday. WrestleMania Sunday, we have Dom Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship. I'm going to pick Dom. AJ Styles is elite. I love AJ. Does AJ really need the IC title? Maybe. I don't really know. Honestly, I want to see AJ back in that World Heavyweight Championship spot. I would love to see AJ Styles versus Gunther at Clash in Paris. That's a banger of a match. That's a physical match. Gunther versus AJ Styles is a world-class type of match and a type of fight I would love to see. So I'm going to have Dom win this right now, but AJ Styles for sure I want to see versus Gunther in a world title match. Sign me up for that. Next matchup in the card we're going to talk about is Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu, U.S. Championship in a steel cage. I don't think Jacob's going to win this match. Even though I love Jacob Fatu, Solo is killing it with the MFTs out there. I don't think Jacob's going to win this match because I could see Tama Tonga maybe coming back from injury and costing Jacob. I feel like it's going to be some fuckery. where Solo does escape, or maybe Jacob does like a crazy move that breaks the cage, and then let's say he breaks the cage and Solo's feet hits first. Solo technically wins. I could see it something like that as well. I just don't think they're gonna take the title off of Solo just yet, but I can definitely see Solo Sikoa will win this match for the United States Championship. He will retain that U.S. title, but it will not make Jacob Fatu look weak in any way possible. Next matchup on the list we have is the WWE Tag Team Championship match for the TLC and a TLC match. We have the Wyatt Six, who are your tag team champions. You have the Motor City Machine Guns. You have the Street Profits, Fraxium, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and Andrade and Rey Fenix. Now, I'm excited for this match, especially going back to the lineage of TLC 1, which is at SummerSlam 2000. Don't quote me on that. I'm excited because of that lineage. I hope that in the last TLC match that they had, the first SmackDown after WrestleMania, I'm excited for this match. Who wins this match? Honestly, do I see the Wyatt Six winning this match? No. I could see Fraxium doing it. I could see the Motor City Machine Guns doing it. But honestly, I'm going to go with Andrade and Rey Fenix. I think they're going to be the most exciting pair to see with the tag team titles. And it's new. And it's refreshing. And it's something different. And I feel like they would be great people to have in this tag division. And honestly, I'm not going to lie to you about this tag team division. One thing I'll leave it before I leave it at that. Yo, I'm not against putting the Usos back together. I'm really not against putting the Usos back together and putting them back in this division. If we're not going to put Jay back in that main event picture, I'm just saying, wouldn't be a bad idea to let the Usos reunite and bring back the relevance to those tag team titles. Because those titles have struggled ever since the Usos dropped that title. Because that's how elite their tag team run really was. Just saying. All right, next on the list we have is the no disqualification, no countouts, last chance match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. Now, Lyra Valkyria is going to win this match, okay? I truly, in my heart, believe Lyra Valkyria is going to win this match. I'm not going to lie, I had all the confidence in the world in Lyra until she cut that promo last night. Lyra, I love you. I don't know what was going on in that promo last night. Wasn't good, but shit happens. Heard worse. I laughed when you had them big ass shoes on. I don't know what the hell that dance was. That didn't hit, but it's all good in the hood. It's okay. It's okay. I still trust in you. I still believe in you. I'm still a fan. And I know you're going to go and do great things. And I still have you beating Becky Lynch. Where Becky Lynch goes after this, probably back to the top of the card. Probably back into that main women's title space. And I think it's going to be perfect for her. And who knows, she may even go away for a little bit, because I know she has another show that she's going to be on. I think it's Reno 911 or something like that she's going to be shooting soon. So maybe she goes away for the fall and does that, and then comes back as a bigger and better babyface. Becky Lynch is Becky Lynch. She's a superstar no matter what, how you slice it, how you dice it. And she's one of those people who can do anything you really ask her to. So I'm excited to see where Becky Lynch goes after this. But I do have Lyra Valkyria winning the Intercontinental Championship. The Women's World Championship match between Naomi, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley. This match could be the match of the weekend. It really could be. Who's winning this match? Naomi's winning this match. I do have Naomi pinning Rhea Ripley to win this match. You got to somehow continue that feud of Io and Rhea without either of them keeping the title. I just think it's that important because they work so well together. And I think Naomi is sinking her teeth into this Women's World Championship run, and everything is booming and it's working. And there's no way you keep that title off Naomi now. And it's not the time for that. And I feel like we got to keep Naomi where she is as your women's world champion, at least for now. What you want to do later is what you want to do later. But as of right now, I'm keeping Naomi as my women's world champion, and maybe the match of the weekend, a weekend stealer in match between Naomi Io Sky and Mommy Rhea Ripley. And the final match is a street fight for the WWE Championship. John Cena versus the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Now, could this be the time where John Cena gets his revenge? Could this be the time where John Cena, when everybody thinks Cody Rhodes is actually going to win, and John Cena's like, nope, next try? Could it be that? I don't think so. But I do see Cody Rhodes is going to leave SummerSlam with the WWE title. I truly believe Cody Rhodes will win the WWE Championship. But the real question is how? It's a street fight. Anything can happen. And I'm going to pitch something that is so way left field. But let me see. You know what I'm saying? But let me try something. You know, they're going to do a spot where everybody's down and out in the ring. The ref's out. Cena's out. Cody's out. What if Travis Scott's theme music hits? What if Fiend comes on and everyone's rolling their eyes like, oh my God, not this again. You know, everybody's going to be tweeting, so, oh my God. But the crowd's going to pop crazy. Travis Scott comes out, starts to walk slow again, and then he stops. And then all you hear is that, if you smell what The Rock is cooking. The Rock walks back out. And now we're back in that same feeling of Elimination Chamber. The Rock is, Cena sees Travis, Cena sees The Rock. John Cena starts smiling. Like, yeah, Cody, you're fucked now. You are absolutely fucked. But you don't let Travis or The Rock get near the ring yet. The Rock is standing there. He's looking at them both. John Cena's smiling. The Rock gives him the signal. John Cena's cheesing. Cody Rhodes kicks John Cena in the balls. Cody Rhodes hits the crossroads on John Cena. 1, 2, 3. And Cody Rhodes is your new WWE champion. The reason why I had to do this, the reason why I'm picking Cody Rhodes to turn heel, is because I had Seth Rollins leaving SummerSlam as your WWE champion originally. Having Seth Rollins come in and screw John Cena and then screw Cody Rhodes out of the title would have been perfect. And then for Seth to sell his soul to the Seth Rollins to sell his soul to The Rock would be booming business, and it would give so much power to the run Seth Rollins is on. It would be amazing. But unfortunately, Seth Rollins tweaked his knee, and we're screwed right here. So what's the next best thing you can do? You do a double turn. He wants to see that babyface John Cena back so bad. What if Cody goes to the dark side to bring him back? Cody kicks Cena in the balls and hits him with the crossroads. And then they do the same thing. Maybe not as much as Travis Scott did, but then they do the same thing to John Cena that they did to Cody Rhodes. Because Cody's been cool since he came back. He's been alright. It hasn't been the greatest since he came back. It's not terrible, but it's just been alright. But if Cody turns heel, the heat that can come off of it and the things you can do from it would be amazing. Because do we really want to see just another babyface Cody Rhodes title run? And then you think about it, who are the real big heels that he can face? There's not really a lot of them. And that's always a challenge. But I'm not going to lie to you. Cody Rhodes as a heel champion does intrigue me. What if the American Nightmare really becomes a nightmare to the industry? It would be wonderful. I think it would work very much. And then you're thinking, well, who is the babyface that Cody Rhodes can go? Who's the babyface that can go after Cody Rhodes out of WrestleMania and it sell and it draw? CM Punk. And it would be perfect because they do before every Royal Rumble, CM Punk and Cody Rhodes do a promo about what that's gonna look like for Cody Rhodes. Every year, they've done it the last 2 years. What if third time's a charm? What if third time's a charm? CM Punk wins that Royal Rumble, and now he's threatening to take that title from Cody Rhodes. A heel Cody Rhodes. That would be amazing. And if you don't want to do CM Punk and Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania, you could always do babyface Roman Reigns versus heel Cody Rhodes. You could flip the script and flip the narrative for Roman versus Cody #3 for the world title for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. You could always go there. And if the Tribal Chief faces Cody, and telling that story of Cody Rhodes is the reason why the bloodline crumbled and dismantled, oh my God, the story you could tell. And it will kind of feel like a reset before TKO ever became involved. And it could be brilliant. The amount of storytelling, the amount of parallels of all of this that you can tell, and the things that you can do, the ideas, SummerSlam could be one for the books. That's how I'm calling it for SummerSlam. Those are some of my ideas that I thought out. Let me know what you guys think below. And bro, if you got any ideas, let me know. Let me know your ideas. This is a safe place. If you're like, nah, I don't like your idea, bro, they should do this instead. That's what I want to see. I don't give a fuck if it's a paragraph. Let me see. Let me see what ideas you got, because that's the best part about being fans. People mock fantasy booking, but fantasy booking is fun as hell, and that's what keeps you excited about the product. So let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for hanging in there. I know this video is type long. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Forever gang. And until forever finds you,